Hello, my technical drawing and design class. We are on the Georgian house project assignment number 12. This is part 2, which we are going to be placing the window and shutters in our drawing. Uh, if you're not to this point already, go back and you can see video number 1 on how to set the door, how to put the outside of the house together, get your finished floor and things like that in there. That's all in video 1. This one here, it's all about the windows and shutters. Now, this video, what you're going to see is we're going to be using a couple commands mainly, which are going to be the offset command, the move command, and the copy command. Those are our big three that we will be using. So the first thing I'm going to do, and you can get most of the information directly from the sheet right here, but we will work through this together. So let's start with going ahead and setting our offset lines. So I'm going to grab offset here. And these are going to be temporary lines, 3 foot 4 inches, that we will later delete, but it gives us a location of where things are going to go. So I'm going to start with this left line, and I'm going to bring it over, make it so we can see a little better. I'm going to offset again, and I'll bring the other side over, which is at 6 foot 8 inches. 6 foot 8 inches. 6 foot 8 inches, very good. Grab the offset tool again. I will now bring those both in 8 feet. So 8 foot. There we go, and there we go. And then I need to now bring up my finished floor up twice. First one's going to be 6 foot 8 inches from the finished floor level, and then the second one's going to be 15 foot 8 inches from the finished floor level. Realize both of these offsets are from the finished floor level. They're not building upon each other because there's no connecting line in the dimension. So 6 foot 8 inches. Finished floor up. There we go. I'm going to offset again. This one's going to be at 15 foot 8 inches. Up again. There we go. And now, since these are temporary lines, I am going to go ahead and just change their color. It makes it easier for me to work with. And again, since this is all temporary, it doesn't matter because it's going to be going away. Now, let's go ahead and move over our window. What you're going to see at this point, and it shows us here right in the diagram. It tells us where we want to start from, use our move point as our base point, and then we just put that base point over top of the intersection. So I'm going to zoom in on the window, and I'm going to grab copy, and I'm going to select the window because this is what I want to copy, press enter. Now it's asking me for that base point, and where it is showing on our sheet of paper is right here. I want that endpoint right there, which is going to be the part of the window without any of the sill or the jamb. And I'm going to come over here. I'm going to turn ortho off real quick, make my life easier. And I can zoom right in on this intersection and select it. And there it is. Now I'm going to press escape. Only do one window at the moment because now we can put both of our shutters in, and it will save us a bunch of work instead of having to do this a bunch of times over. So now I'm going to grab the move command again, grab my shutter. My shutter, I want to base it. Oh, yes, press enter. Thank you. I'll grab this endpoint here. And then once again, I'm going to come back down. There we go. And I'm going to put this right on that endpoint. And there it is. I now have my shutter there. Now I'm going to copy the shutter. Enter. My base point is now the opposite corner of the shutter. And I'm going to put it, I'm going to press enter. And now I'm going to put that right there. If something didn't work right, I said do that. One more time. Copy, select object, enter, grab the base point. There we go. Now I can see this. I'll put it right here on the endpoint here. And there it is. So The both shutters are in place, the window's in place. Now I'm ready to actually go ahead and just copy the three of these together, and I can place them all over, get rid of my trim lines, done. Or not trim lines, but my uh, layout lines, and then I'll be done. So copy, grab one shutter, the window, the second shutter. That's the grouping that I want to copy. I'll press enter. My base point, we're going to use that same base point we used before. So right here at that endpoint, I have it. And now all I have to do is go back to each of these intersections and place them. Good. This is where the O snaps really are going to help you out. Once you have them all on there, press escape. My windows are in place. Once again, I'm going to get rid of these temporary layout lines. Delete. Delete you all. Delete you all. And there it is. I now have my windows and shutters all placed where they need to be, which then ends this video. If you have any questions, please let me know. If you are ready to proceed, go to part 3, and I will see you there.